Hey beauties, and welcome back to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV. Today we are back with a new video, and today's hair is provided by Allove Hair. Now over today they sent me today they sent me over this 32-inch deep wave wig. It is super pretty, y'all. Absolutely love it. Okay, and this is what it looks like fresh out of the packaging, and they also gave me a stocking cap inside my packaging. It is a regular lace front wig, so it's a regular 13x4 lace front wig, and today we'll be doing an install on Mama Hustler today. Okay, so your girl is going to the Funk Fest. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but you know what I'm saying, it's down here in Miami at the fairgrounds or whatever. So mom called me up like, the Funk Fest tomorrow, I need my hair done. So I say, you know what, just in time, because I got this little long curly wig that came in, and we gonna do it for you for YouTube. So here we are y'all, into this video. So today I'm gonna show you guys this little technique that I want y'all to do when y'all have, when you're dealing with a client with a low hairline. So y'all know I already done bleached the knots and I done plucked it, and I kind of like pre-parted the wig down the middle. And y'all know mama got that high low hairline, high at the top, low on the sides. So this is what we're gonna do today to make the wigs install so much easier. You see how I pulled all that hair down in the front? We're going to pull all of that hair out right from the root. And now that we did that, the wig hairline matches mama hairline perfectly. So this is a little hack that I did, y'all. Try this out. I'm telling y'all gonna love it. But what you want to do is put the wig on your client first, and then part off everything that's not needed on the hairline, or whatever makes the hairline look too far down, and just pull it right on out. Another method you can use, and I learned this from the hair diagram, y'all know the bow hole lady. Okay, she actually does the same thing, but she nails those hairs off. So if you want to nair it off, you can do it. Just put that nair on the hair that you pull down so it could just slide off easily. But if you like me and just like to get straight to the point, baby, you could just section that thing out and just pull it right on down from the root. And because the knots was bleached, it made it easier to pull out. Okay, so that's why I just did it like that on camera and showed y'all. So now all we have to do is just go on with that Ruby Kissins foundation, apply that foundation on the inside of that lace, and then of course going in with the lace with adhesive, applying the layers, and then we're going to start to lay down the wig. So I hope you guys enjoyed that new little hack that you can do to make your installing process a little bit easier as far as dealing with that high-low hairline. Okay, so let's get right into applying that lace and getting ready to get into the slay, period. So I went ahead and added 3 layers of the adhesive, and I just kind of smoothed it out with my finger. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take that lace and place it down. Now you see how much easier it is for me to match her hairline because I pulled all of that extra hair out, and that just made this process so much easier because I can just lay the wig exactly where I need to lay it, and it will be much convenient for me when I'm cutting off that extra lace. And now it doesn't look like how it was looking before when I first put that wig on, because when I first put it on, the hair was way down on her forehead, but now that I pulled it out, you see how it literally matches her hairline perfectly. So make sure you guys actually do that hack that I just showed y'all. I'm telling you, it makes life so much easier. And if need be, you can just go back in, after gluing the wig down, and you can go back and pluck more on the hairline while the wig is installed on their head. So if you do have to pluck more, you can go in and just do the plucking while it's on their head. But nevertheless, I place that wig down, and I'm just taking that comb and just combing that lace in. I'm also going to take that blow dry that lace in, and then take the hot comb and hot comb that hairline back before tying down the melt belt. So I went ahead and sewed down the back of that wig, and now we're going to go ahead and remove the melt belt and just razor off the extra lace. So you already know I like to take my scissors and slit the wig down the center as far as the lace part, and I go in with the eyebrow razor and I razor it off, and then actually went in with my scissors today as well to cut as close to their hairline as possible to really get those extra little pieces off. And this lace was a little, on the brighter side, so I am going to have to add foundation about 2 or 3 times just to make sure it's like really blended and good. So I did use that darker shade in that level 16 palette. Well, I kind of use like a combination of both colors, but like I said, I am gonna have to go in some more because right now I'm seeing like a little white cast, and y'all know that's not what we like. So y'all know we're gonna have to blend that lace in to the best of our ability. So I will go back in and add some more foundation shortly, but right now I'm just cutting off the extra lace and tacking down any edges that I need to tack down, and just cutting off whatever I need to cut off. And I will repeat, the same steps to both sides, and of course add more foundation to that hairline once I pull down the baby hairs. So now that we done tacked everything down, I just went in and double checked to make sure that my part was down in the middle. And I did pretty good on the mannequin. It already was tacked down. So I was like, all right, that's perfect. So now we're just gonna clean it up and add some wax stick and just really, hot comb and smooth that one down. So I'm going to go in and take that hot comb and just kind of flat iron it out so we could pull down a section for the baby hairs. Now what ended up happening was I did section off where it was 2 baby hairs on one side. But I was like, you know what, we're going to end up adding that 3rd baby hair in there just to give it like a nice little full hairline of baby hairs. I didn't do no baby hair in the middle though, so like I mentioned, I did start off with just section off the 2 baby hairs, the temple area and then the sideburn. But once I actually got into doing the baby hair, I was like, we could fit one more right in between. So we got it right in between, so it ended up being 3 baby hairs on both sides. Okay, so but for now I'm just going to section that those 2 baby hairs off. And we're gonna add foundation and spray the hairline and then tie it down, of course. So that's just what I do on both sides. But once we come back on after sectioning, spraying and tying it down, we will get straight into doing the baby hairs. So I went ahead and removed that melt belt and cut the baby hair. So now we're going to go ahead and take the little curler and just curl it up really quickly. Then I'm going to use some Got To Be gel and swoop the baby hairs. I'm going to cut the sideburns longer so it can really go around and swoop around, But I'm just curling it all up, and then we're going to go in with that gel. And like I mentioned, I am going to start off by doing those 2 baby hairs on the first side, and then I'm going to decide to add in that 3rd baby hair in between. So I will show you guys that as well. And then I'm going to do 1 braid, basically like complete, for the most part, complete the style on one side. And then I'm going to show you guys how I braided it down, and then do the other baby hairs off camera. But then I'm going to show you guys how I braided it. So from the thumbnail, as you can see, I will be doing, in the beginning of this video, I will be doing the part down the middle with the baby hairs and the 2 like edge braids, I guess you can call it, because you could do 2 braids but in different looks. But I wanted to do like the small braids at the front of the hairline, and then sleek it down, and then have the braids come around and connect. So basically what you see in the beginning of the video is going to be the finishing look of the style. So this would be cute, something simple but something cute at the same time. Okay, so I went ahead and did that first baby hair. Now I'm swooping that second one, which is the sideburn area, and then we're going to add a baby hair right in between those 2. So I just pulled another section right in the middle of them two, and I'm going to cut that slightly shorter than the rest of the baby hairs that I did, because I really want it to be just enough to swoop it in that area. Usually when you do that baby hair in that middle section between the temple and the sideburn, you have to cut that hair slightly shorter because you don't really have as much room to really swoop it like you want to. So that's why I cut it shorter. Then I cut the other two baby hairs so it could just literally just squeeze right on in the middle and not be like too much hair. But I did notice it was kind of a little patchy in the middle, and I ain't like that, so I ended up pulling another piece down and swooping it in with the rest of the hair, because y'all see that little gap right there. Me personally, I don't like my baby hairs to have gaps in it because it gives me patchy in my opinion, but hey, to each his own. So that's why I pulled that little piece, and I'm gonna cut it and make it fill in that little gap right up in there and just swoop that thing all together. And then once we have that swoop that I like down to the T, then you know we're gonna take that blow dryer, and I am using like a combination of heat and cool air, well, hot and cool air, to dry my baby hair into place. Now y'all know usually I do the baby hairs last, but for the style today I want to do the baby hair first so I could braid the baby hair into the braid so it could be nice and neat. So I'm just sectioning off a smaller section, and yes, you will notice, you will see some of the track when I do this braid, but when we slick everything down, you won't see that track. But because it is a regular lace front, it's only about 4 inches parting space in the middle and only like 2 inches on the side, and because I'm actually braiding like an inch of that hair in the front, you will slightly see the track in the back of that braid. But like I said, we are going to slick that hair downwards, so you will not see that track at the end of the install in the styling. So I'm just taking the hair and I'm just braiding it up really quickly, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to do the baby hair off camera, but I'm going to show you me doing the braid. Then after we do the braid, I will go ahead and you know, make a part in the back part of the wig so we could cover the tracks in the back, and then I'm going to show you guys how I sleek everything down and how I connect the braids. And as you can see, I'm taking that wax stick and a hot comb and making that area really sleek. You want to sleek the sides and sleek down the back as well, because like I said, everything is going to lay flat and smooth, and we're going to connect the braids around the whole thing. So that's why I'm using that wax stick and a hot comb, and I'm taking that Got2b spray and spraying the hairs down, because I want it to be nice and flat and neat so we can hook the braids around, you know, for the look. Okay, so taking that Got2b, blow drying it, because I wanted to kind of be in place, because I don't want it to be frizzy or anything like that. And then I'm gonna kind of pull the hair back into a ponytail a little bit, just so it's easier to bring the braids around the top of the hair. But I'm also gonna have my you know, hold the sides of the braids so I can be able to connect it and make sure it's laying down nice and flat. So make sure you prep it first, and then like as you see, I'm grabbing it and I'm pulling it backwards. I'm gonna have her hold that side and do the same thing to the other side, and I'm going to take a rubber band and connect it on the sides, and then we're going to continue to smooth and pull the hair down and forward, and you know, of course, saturate the hair with some water and some mousse to define the curls. And that was pretty much easy. I just went ahead and connected the braids. Now y'all see I'm pulling that hair down but still sleeking it, because when you pull it down, it kind of like tightens the hair underneath the braids, so it's nice, flat, and smooth. And now I'm just pulling it down and pulling the hair forward so we can add some mousse and everything like that. But I did take a little more Got2b spray and smooth it down real nice and neat. And now we're just going to wet it up and add some of my Beautiful Hustlers mousse to the hair to define the curls some more. So Shanika just being weird and just being nasty, child. But I'm taking some of that foundation, putting it apart, and I'm going to black spray it apart or whatever like that. So once I finish doing that, you know, concealer part, sprayed or whatever, I will show you guys the finishing look. Just taking that high beams black spray to clean up the parting area, and spraying the holding spray to secure it, and blow drying that on cool air. And I'm gonna show you guys basically the finishing look. Okay, I took my mousse and I tightened the curls up. So this is the finishing look. We getting into it. Yeah. Angles, y'all know this is 32 inches. I did leave it a natural color. I did not make it jet black today. I just want to keep it nice, natural, and out the pack. I did bleach the knots. I did do a little plucking. Okay, y'all see Shanika feeling herself. That's right, ma. This wig was super pretty, nice and full, and I'm just giving you guys different angles and different clips of the finishing look. But then I'm going to have her stand up so you guys can see the full length of this wig. Like I mentioned, it is a 32 inch. Super pretty, nice and full. The hairstyle is giving the perfect hairstyle for this wig. Here is the finishing look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Okay, and especially share this video. But thank you guys for watching. See y'all next time.